Hello, everyone. I'm here to talk a little bit about the process of the felon strike that I did to the new ecaflip in this Dolphus Unity beta, right? So I was waiting this version of the game a lot. I played Dolphus since of the beginning, 2004, 2005, something like this, and I played a lot of ecaflip, and I loved the felon strike back then. And unfortunately, with the evolution of the game, Dofus 2.0, they changed main animation of the game, also the Felon Strike, and I didn't like it. I wanted back the backflip, the high kick. So with this new version of the game, I wanted to try to create something like this. I'm a game developer. I work with the game since 2009 as an artist. I do animation, art director, many other things, and I love to create animations from the characters. So I was like, why not? I want to try to make this new take this new version of the game, which is Unity version. I work with Unity, so I kind of know how the things work there. So that's it. Let's talk about the process. So back here, I was doing like the cutting out, right? So I create a new character here, right? So just to grab the sprites of the character, right? So and feel the animation, the idle animation, the timing, which is very important for the game. Every game has a different pacing time of the characters, scenarios, and everything. It's very important to for those who work with animation understand that. So and of course I've been playing the Dofus beta a lot, and so I create the character right here. I took some print screen, which is not good. Like the quality, as you can see, at the end was very bad, but works anyway. So I was doing what we call like the cut out, right? So you cut the art in pieces so you can put it into the bones and specifically software. I work with the Spine software for animations. Um, and then we have to cut the keratin pieces, right? To organize, to put on the bones, so you can transform, to stretch, turn into meshes, and a lot of other things. So I create like the basic bones. As you can see, I create like basic bones of the character. Like probably, I don't know how Ankama did that, but probably something close to that, I guess. And I try at the beginning, the first thing I tried was to simulate what they did in the game already. So I put the character in this idle mode and I tried to create the same animation that they did. So I could like understand how everything works for them. Uh, or the thing, I also created some strokes here, outline, because I kind of don't like how they did in the game. Um, this stroke for the game for me it doesn't match that much when put like in the zoom out. It's kind of, I don't know, I prefer like this kind of stroke so I could like see it better, the shapes of the character. um so yeah, so I create like the basic social animation, like they're like just there, breathe in, breathe out, which is cool, and I tried to do exactly what they did in the game. I think it's pretty close. And then I tried to do the same with the battle pose, the battle idol. Again, just to feel the vibe, to feel the character, the timing. Because my goal, again, was like to do the felon strike, right? So before to do the felon strike, I had to create this animation to feel the vibe of the character, right? And before the felon strike, I I've been playing the game, and one thing that I complain with a lot of people are complaining to is like the silhouette, the basic animation of the character are the same, and I kind of understand that as a game dev. I know the benefits, but I know how this can be a trouble for the players, and everybody's complaining about it. Every character looks like the same. It's not good, and I was like, I'm probably gonna change that, and I can help with that, right? So basically, I create like some suggestions, some options of, especially the ecaflip is like, oh, I want to. Ecaflip is about the cards, right? Something like this, like the roll dice is right. But like, I wanted the ecaflip hold some cards with a different pose, different idol. So imagine every character has their own animation for the battle. Would be amazing. I have a plan like to create another animations like for the especially I've been playing with the Sakrier. I love the character, and I noticed the Berserker version of the in this Dolphins Unity doesn't do nothing. Just like there stand like with those metal things, and I don't like. I want to create like animation with the Berserker, and I try to do like a showcase like this, right? But anyway, so I created like those two options of the ecaflip holding the cards like in the battle he's ready to strike the enemy with some cards. I love this concept. And then I start to do the felin strike. So I tried to simulate the game. I took a print screen from the Kanojo. So back here, uh, I was doing like the animations, a lot of process. Like the first thing that you wanted to do is not the strike itself. You need to understand the timing of the animation. So I start to moving just the character without doing nothing. Like I want to feel if the timing of the action, and we are talking about the game, like you have to strike in the time that the player is not like waiting too much, right? So uh, it's very important to start like this. Just do the timing of the animation, and I did that. Took me like a few minutes, and then I start to separate the steps of the animation. Like the first thing that I did was the landing. I want like very dramatic landing, like his pose, strong pose that he comes from a strong kick. And then I start to do the kick, the jumping of the kick. I put some VFX, like some kind of VFX on it. Uh, and of course, I put the numbers, the over 9,000 damage, which is amazing. Strong kick, the strongest kick ever. Um, and then here, I had like a very, um, I was having a lot of problem doing the walk animation because one important thing, like when you're doing this kind of things, animation for a game, you create like everything has a different animation. Like oh, the idle animation, you have the walk animation, the attack, the die animation. You have like different animations for each one. But I was like, I know, I want to do a simulation of the game. We're gonna put everything together, which is I know it's gonna bring me a lot of problem, and I knew that, but I faced it anyway. Um, but to do the animation of the walk was like a huge problem to do this way. It's like, oh no, I need to create like a new animation here, do the walk animation there, and take all the keyframes and everything there and put inside of the animation and start to do the things like to organize the things there. So here I was. having some problems, and okay, I'm gonna do another animation, and then I took this animation, put inside the game, well, the simulation, and here I create some like interfaces, like look like in the game itself. I want to simulate the game, right? So I try to do something how the game it is, and then VFX in more than, and voila, our ecaflip has felin strike again. Please, come on, let's do this. Well, that's it, guys. I hope you enjoy this video. Um, I could like say a lot of things, more a lot of things. The process itself has a lot of tiny details, which is very important to be there. You know, like the new Unity has amazing animations. I've been playing with Yop, has amazing, beautiful animations. Ankama are doing like amazing work with animations, but I can see still a lot of work to do. Uh, and they're doing like with passion. I can feel it. And again, I could help with that. Anyway, I hope you like it. I loved to do this animation. I want to do more, like I said, from soccer, and I have a lot another ideas from other characters. So that's it. I hope you like it, and that's it. See ya, guys.